Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Feeling and Healing podcast. This is a little impromptu episode. I just decided to do solo. I know it's been a minute since I have been solo on the show, but as we approach, the holidays and, the new year, I know a lot of people are probably heading up for New Year's resolutions. But as we approach the holidays, especially, I do want to address something that is near and dear to my heart, and that is self-love. And one of the questions I ask my clients upon working with them, one of the first questions I ask them to get a list of paper out, and I say, list things that you love. People list things like, you know, their activities. For me, one of the first things I listed was the beach. It's my place of peace, my place of solace. And, I you list all these things, these activities, these places, these even people. But guess what? No client I have worked with yet has listed themselves first. And that, my friends, is where the work that we do together comes in, is cultivating such deep self-love for yourself that you are the first person on your list, that you are the first thing that you love about yourself and about your life. That if you list all the things you love, I really want that first thing to be you. Because if you think about it, if it's not you and you put everything else ahead of you, is that really a true act of self-love? I know on my own journey, my own healing journey, everybody has a different, definition of self-love and what self-love means to them. But for me, what self-love truly is putting yourself first, putting your well-being first, and truly doing what is best for you. Self-love, I know, everybody says, "Oh, love yourself." But, we live in a world and in a society that unfortunately conditions us at a very, very early age that we're in this competition. I was reading a book, Jessica Baum's Safe recently, and she also has a book called Anxiously Attached, where she was describing, how in this society from a very, very young age, we are praised for walking early, talking early. It's definitely a Western, society, American culture. For those of you who live in different areas of the world, I understand things are different, but there is this level of expectation, even when we're so young, to want to achieve, and that just by us being who you are, it's not fully appreciated unless you're producing, unless you're, as I mentioned, walking at a certain age, talking at a certain age. And if you're ahead of that, oh my gosh, you're seen as valuable. But self-love, true self-love, my friends, is valuing yourself, all of your parts. None of you are broken. I want you to know that you are whole and loved as you are. No fixing, no healing, no nothing. You are loved as you are. Just the fact that you exist in this earth means you're deserving of love, especially from yourself. Because I'm a firm believer that the relationship with yourself sets the tone for all of your other relationships in life. And if you can't master that one, my friends, unfortunately, all your other relationships will be fragmented. They'll be broken. They will not feel right. It will be hard for you, unfortunately, to express the purest form of love in your external relationships because you don't know what it feels like to love yourself. And loving yourself is more than just, prioritizing yourself. It's truly, this level of self-acceptance that I think that you get on your journey in life, whether you be younger or older, but everybody gets there where you are just unapologetically your core self. All the protective parts. I know I mention protective parts a lot in my podcast and IFS and internal family systems, but I really do feel that it's when you have true value in yourself, you have self-worth, you prioritize yourself. And as I said, when you are asked that question, what is the first thing that you love? The first answer is yourself without questioning all the things ahead of it. And that is the place that I really want when, we work together, when I work with my clients, that is the place I want them to be. I want to get you to a place of unwavering, unshakable self-worth that no matter what table you sit at, when people ask you, what did you bring to the table? Your response is, nothing. I'm not a waitress. That's one of my favorite lines. But also, you don't bring anything to the table because you are the whole meal. All right. And there's an amazing book too that I just suggested to a friend, that's Love Yourself Like Your Life Depends on It. For those of you who are, doing to like want to do some self-love work. It's an amazing book of Kamal's story of how he cured his depression with self-love. Self-love is so, so powerful. It is so impactful. And I just want to remind you all to just take some time to love yourself. Repeat in the mirror, I love myself, and see how your life changes. See the impact that those words have on yourself. Tell yourself, I am worthy. Tell yourself, I am valuable. Write it down. I write in a manifest journal every day. I write words of affirmation in a manifest journal every single day. And let me tell you, in my own journey to becoming, my whole self and living whole and embracing whole living, I have truly found, I would say, pure self-love. Some days, yes, it's a practice. I want to also remind everybody, self-love, like anything else in life, like maintaining your mental health, is a practice. It's continuous. It You can't just do it once. It's like working out. You can't just go to the gym one time and expect to be fit. You have to do it every single day. And yes, I will 100% be on your side with saying this is hard work. Your inner work, loving who you are. I think that's one of the first steps, is awareness, is you have to become a version of yourself that you want to love in order to truly experience the full expression of self-love. So I know I've been kind of just going off on a tangent, but that is the nature of a podcast. And I hope you really liked this little reflection that I've had on self-love. And I really, truly hope to all of you out there that you love yourselves. Please, please, please love yourself. You are the greatest love of your life. As always, you can find the Healing and Feeling podcast on YouTube, as well as Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Thank you all and have a beautiful, beautiful day.